पुतुल, उनका दूध रखा है ना कप में, उसी में थोड़ा सा और डाल के बना देना चाय, जो मांगेंगे तो मेरा क्लास।
Sudha, will you want to read, please?
Yeah, Prachi, good morning.
Good morning. Please start.
Yes. Receiving guidance for wise activity. You have arrived. Now you're ready to break out of the womb of this course. You're ready to use all the techniques you've developed. No longer need you worry about what is the wisest course of action. You know because you are unified with your all-knowing intelligence, and you can find out anything for the asking. No longer need you experience loneliness or lack of love. You are unified with your love and attracted to flow through you. No longer need you experience pain. You are unified with your perfection and can correct any thinking that brings the experience of pain. No longer need you experience anything but God's qualities. Actually, you never needed to. However, you were buried in a vicious circle of negative, individual thoughts that perpetuated experiences of pain, lack, fear, and failure. This is not to say that all your days from now on will be the experience only of God's bliss. It is just that no longer need it be anything else. The techniques that you have work in direct proportion to your doing them regularly and carefully. They do work. For a while, can you just put the screen a little more up? Yeah. For a while, you may need to deal with those stubborn thoughts that are out of sync with God's thoughts that created you. Until they are neutralized and released, they may continue to manifest experiences. Don't let that impede your diligence. Those thoughts may even set up counter thoughts that this course is silly or a waste or ineffective or even evil. Those thoughts appear almost to have a life of their own. And now they are doing everything that can to save their lives. Just observe the process, but don't buy into the negativity. Practice these techniques with innocence, knowing where they'll take you. Your quiet periods now are free for you to receive whatever guidance you want. Your higher self is yours. It is you. Your whole self is now available for any help you need in fulfilling your purpose in life. That is the key now to all your communication with your higher self. Fulfilling your purpose in life. That is really all you are interested in, if you think about it. What is your purpose in life? First, your highest purpose is to return to being unified. Return to the state of knowing who and what you are in truth, and to return to the experiences of God's qualities. That is your primary purpose. And for that, your higher self has always prodded and guided you. It stands ready now to communicate anything you want to know for that return. Information will be fed to you during your daily quiet periods. Questions on your highest activity will always be answered by either using the yes or no signals or by direct communication. You also have a secondary purpose, and for everyone, it is different. That is your daily activity concerned with living. Some call it dharma. It is any activity that makes it easiest for you to realize your primary purpose, your work, your love life, your recreation, your studies, and your hobbies are all for the purpose of returning you to be unified. On these activities, your higher self is also eager to guide and complete your knowledge. Today, in your quiet periods, from now on, you are to have two sections. First, just be receptive. Receive any knowledge that is wise for you to have will come at that time. Second, you may ask for the guidance on any subject, but for each subject, always begin with, is it in my highest and wisest interest to ask about the subject? If the answer is no, you may want to find out why. Maybe it is because you already know the answer. Maybe it is something you need to work out further without any additional knowledge. Possibly, it is simply an illusion you're dealing with. Explaining a no can be very enlightening. If the answer is yes, find out if your higher self wants to communicate the answer directly to you or whether you should ask more yes or no questions. Usually, your higher self will let you determine which route you want to take. Always preface each substantive question with, is it in my highest and wisest interest to, and state your desire or possible course of action. If your answer to a question seems strange, check to see if your aura has an uninvited influence. That always clouds your answers, which may be hard to perceive or may be downright wrong. If your answer is no, I missed that sentence. It isn't wise for you to have an answer to that particular question. That is an untrue no. To find out, ask, is that a true no? Remember also that your questions are taken literally. What you must say must be what you mean. Carefully choose your words. Always ask about any double meaning you might accidentally be putting into your sentence structure. When you ask about the highest and wisest course of action, know that a yes may not preclude the exact opposite action. It can be in your highest and wisest interest to change jobs. At the same time, it might be in your highest and wisest interest not to change jobs. You will not receive an answer to which is the highest and wisest. You will be only guided within a broad framework because you always have a wide range of choices, any of which would be perfect for you. Your free will is not tampered with. This is because at this delicate stage, while you think of your higher self as separate, you must keep exercising that free will. Your higher self will not allow your free will to become dormant. There are any number of spirits that would love to usurp your free will and take over every aspect of your life. That's why you must always use the safeguards during your quiet period. The quiet periods are the key to your using your creating formula. You may now use the formula for any desire provided. 1. Your higher self has confirmed during a quiet period that the desire is in your highest and wisest interest. And 2. Your higher self has revealed the thoughts you have that stand in the way of that desire. If you have any doubts about or questions about the creating formula, clear them up with your higher self during a quiet period. Know that once you've set the formula, it started to manifest. Almighty nature has started to muster all the forces to bring you the experience you desire and believe will happen. Continue, however, to fuel the manifestation daily with creating formulas until your experiences come out. Sometimes that nasty individual thoughts are stubborn and need to be burned off more gradually. After all, you've had thoughts of lack of money or lack of love or poor health or whatever for a long time. These thoughts need to be changed. Each time you say the creating formula and deal with them, you're closer getting the experience. Sometimes some things happens each time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sudha. Let's start our meditation. Let's see our postures. Let's inhale love. Feel it pulsating in our bodies. Exhale it, sharing with the world. Inhale light, dispelling all the darkness within. And as you exhale, share light with the world. Inhale, being unified with your higher self and your life's purpose. Exhale it, sharing the wonderful, heart-touching, peace-giving feeling. I am made in the image of God. So I am God. I am love. I am light. I am bliss. I am everything and anything. I am truth. And experience God's qualities so easily. I am now fully aware that my higher self guides me. I realize I'm here to fulfill my journey. I realize that each human being which takes the avatar on Mother Earth has a different journey. Many of us call it dharma, but now I realize that whatever I do, I can take a confirmation with my higher self. It could be anything in my journey. The ultimate goal of mine is to return me back unified with my higher self. I'm very well aware that my higher self is always there to guide me. It's always there to enhance my knowledge. It's always there to complete my knowledge. To all uninvited influences in my aura, you were love and light. You are love and light. You will always be love and light. You are each whole, healed, and complete. And you have a home to go to. So I send each one of you with love, light, and peace. Dearest higher self, please direct these uninvited influences to whom? To all the thought bubbles around me, I send you love and light. I now block my aura to all uninvited influences except my higher self. Dearest higher self, I'm aware that you wish to acknowledge me and give me the knowledge of what is right for me. I'm aware there's a lot which is going on in my life. So I will ask you a simple question about the thought that I think prevails in my mind, knowing each one of us is different in our asking. Each one of us has different activities, different guidance. Let us all pose a question to our higher self. Dearest higher self, I will now pose a question about the activity related to my question. Dearest higher self, is it in my highest and wisest interest to ask about what I've thought of? Dearest higher self, this answer is clear, but I still want you to let me know directly. Please let me know by communicating with me. And if I find no answer, I may have to ask you more questions. I wait for your intimation, your communication. Is that a true no or yes? Thank you. Dearest higher self, I wish for wisest course of action from my side, being guided by you. I know whatever is highest and wisest for me would be delivered to me through you. You may speak to me, or I may have to nudge you with questions for a yes or no. Whatever is highest and wisest for me this week, please defining it and acknowledging. Dearest higher self, if there's any course correction in my life, please guide me. If something is standing in the middle of my desire, how should I correct that? Please guide me. If I'm not clear about the creating formula, please guide me. I know whatever I ask, I get. But I realize sometimes I'm not on the right path. And all I have to give is a lot of love. I know I may be having negative thoughts. It could be about my finance, it could be about my love, it could be about my health, it could be about whatever. I know some thoughts need to be changed. But I also know that you're there. And all I have to ask is one creating formula, one question, and I get whatever I need to hear. Thank you for being a part of my life and for enriching me with such beautiful yes or no's. I'm now becoming more independent, more capable of receiving your guidance for any wise activity, for manifesting perfect health, for working towards better finances. Everything is becoming better because I am divinely guided by you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for choosing me as a vehicle to further the purpose of our goal. Yes, we believe in dharma. Yes, we believe in karma. But may I lead whatever you desire into our better future. May you always connect with me, guide me, and take us on a fruitful journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us all be blessed. Let us all be ready for a higher ascension. Let's be blessed. Love, light, and blessings to you, Sudha, Pratima ji, Shelly, Poonam, Meenakshi, and Jayashree ji. Lots of love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's each other next week on Monday.